Hello.
Welcome to Evelyn's YouTube channel. I'm gonna hear me fully. Oh, children. You don't understand.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn the Piper. This is my reaction to the Men's Club Season 3. Yeah.
And the love, we're together, you gotta know. I see the laughter, I see the pain. All your secrets are safe with me.
Hello people. Today we are going to talk about the juiciest and the most interesting. I mean, for me, episode 2 has been my highlight. So we're talking about the Red TV series season 3 episode 2, the Men's Club. Yeah, we're here. So season 3 episode 2, what happened? We saw Aminu with Louis speaking at Louis' new place. Louis is working on his own personal project, and we see that he's getting somewhere. But what exactly the somewhere he's getting? How's it going? I mean, Aminu is advising him to tell Lola about the pregnancy, but would Louis do that? That's exactly what we don't know. Now, with Aminu himself is also doing a big daddy thing. I'm a big man, so I don't think I should call her. And Louis tells him, yo, I think she was set up. He's like, Jasmine can't do that. Do you even know Jasmine very well? I guess not. Now let's move on and let's talk about Tenny and Lola. In this episode, yes, I mean, Lanre said he wasn't, at least he found out that it was Lola's mother. So we're expecting him to not go back. But what did we see? Lanre went back for some hot sauce and he sure enjoyed it. Then after that, Lanre is still doing stuff with Mrs. Lawson. Interesting guy, isn't he? Well, we are still watching to see what happens next. Now, in this episode, there's so much advice because Tenny, when she's talking to Lola, she says they will grow in love and they would grow in resentment as well. Let's take a look at that.
Because if experience has taught me well, you're both gonna grow in love and resentment. And one day, one is gonna overpower the other. I just pray that it's love.
It will be. Mommy, listen, Louis has a trust fund of over 100 million. We're going to be fine for a very long time.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
Great. Now, we're going on straight right in and talk about Tayo because Tayo's case is serious. I mean, her father, Tiara's dad, actually called Tayo to tell him that, yo, young man, you better, since you are with her, fine, I don't have a problem, but you better change my daughter for me. Tell her to get a job. Tell her to start a business now. I mean, this is a caring father. This is a father who cares about his daughter. And yes, I totally support him. He's doing everything he can. He has seen that, okay, Tiara is with Tayo now. So why don't I convince this young man to do what I want? And to convince him, what does he do? He does the smartest thing ever.
I know I spoiled her, but you can help me change that. You can advise her to have a dream she can make money from.
But what if she doesn't want to work?
This is the contract for the museum project.
Before you get this contract, you must make Tiara someone better. That's some hot deal, right? That's a serious situation for Tayo. Is he up to the task? Can he do it? Well, we shall see what happens next, whether Tiara will listen, because we all know Tiara. Yes, we do. And now, having spoken about all our juicy people, from the big daddy, Aminu, the father of the chicks here and there, going with married woman Lanre, sexy Louise, and of course, Tayo, always with rich men's children. I'm just going to say, we are waiting to see whether Aminu will call her, because Louis is telling him to call her. He's also telling Louis to tell Lola about the pregnancy, but would he? Well, we don't know. Aminu kept throwing shade even when the boys were around. There are a lot of things Lola doesn't know. He kept throwing shade. But the question is, would he tell her? No one knows. And for me, this episode has been filled with so much advice, so much wisdom. Like from beginning to end, at every point in this episode, there has been so much wisdom. So if you haven't watched The Men's Club, the Red TV series, The Men's Club season 3, you should go and start watching it. Seriously, there's too much wisdom in this episode 2. Like too much words of wisdom. And yes, before I go away, before I forget about this, Mrs. Lawson. Okay, we'll keep that for later. Let's take the comments from Akosia.
Okay guys, so this is something little for the TMC lovers, season 3 episode 2. So we have Lanre, who is now the playboy of sugar mummies. Let's see how it goes for him. Now Louis, please, what do we do now that our wife is pregnant? What do we do with our girlfriend? Oh, yeah. Tayo, please, the ball is in your court. Stop this I love Tiara thing and convince her to get a job. Aminu! Yay! Last man standing. Please watch out for your baby mama, cause we dey move to your baby mama. Alright, so please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you've not watched TMC season 3 episode 2, please go to YouTube and watch it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akosia. So we all heard what she had to say. Episode 2 is indeed incredible. Now, right before I end, Mrs. Lawson thinks that Lanre is doing it with all sorts of older women. So when Lanre's mother comes in, she thinks, I'm going to play that scene for you to just see how much of a sight it was. It was a sight to behold.
In the night.
I beg your pardon.
Lanre is not available for you at the moment. Maybe tomorrow. As you can see, he's busy with me.
Who's that?
One of your women, of course, told her to come back tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
At least pick your women with style, Lanre.
Lanre.
Mommy.
Mommy?
Oh my God. Hey. Very interesting, isn't it? So, let's keep our fingers crossed. We are waiting to see what happens next. We are watching and, we are expectant. And yes, in this episode, they mentioned my name.
Roddy Piper.
Piper. I was so excited. And yes, this episode has been a very great episode for me. It's filled with so much wisdom, and I hope you learn from the wisdom. You're both going to grow in love and resentment, and one is going to overpower the other. So if you're in a relationship and you do not know your stand, you are not your sister, my brother, let me advise you. Please decide. Decide before it's too late. Decide, okay? And just know that whatever happens, I'm here for you. I've got the gist. I've got the reactions coming. And of course, it's still the Red TV series, The Men's Club, the only series. Yes, the best of the best. And we're still enjoying it. So don't miss out on the next episode. It's been fun talking about episode 2 with you. And I look forward to your DM. So if you want to give your reaction, DM me on Instagram at Evelyn the Piper. Let's get talking, and then we can hear what you have to say. We look forward to episode 3 now. I'm out. Bye.